Welcome to the Real Life Weight Loss Podcast, where we cut through the confusion and get down to the truth about what really works for real people when it comes to losing weight, having incredible health, and a body that you love. We believe that losing weight is really about gaining life, doing things you never thought you could, having renewed confidence, and enjoying your body more than ever. I'm your host, Corey Little. Now let's get to it. Welcome back, my friends. This is episode number 255, I think. Sometimes I lose track. I think it's episode 255, and today we are going to ask a vital question. I'm going to explain a vital question that you should ask before starting any diet or any weight loss program, before you ever just try to lose weight, even if you're doing it on your own. You need to ask this vital question. And honestly, this is an episode where once I put it together, I was like, oh my gosh, how in the world did it take me 250-something episodes to put this together? This is vital. This is like foundational stuff that should have been like episode number 2 or 3. But it just came to me. I went and did a little workout, and I was eating lunch afterwards, and it just started bubbling up and coming out. And I started frantically taking notes and writing things down, and here we go. Here we have this episode. But I really think it can be incredibly powerful for you. And you may say, well, Corey, it's too late. I've already started trying to lose weight. I've already started a new diet. It's okay. It's okay. This can still be unbelievably helpful, and it might help you to decide whether or not you want to continue with that diet, or whether or not you might want to have a fresh start and find something different. Okay? So let's get started. What is this vital question to ask before starting a diet or trying to lose weight, or maybe even now, even if you've already started? The question is this: how do I define success? Maybe a better way to phrase it is, how will I define success? Like in this process, in this adventure of trying to lose weight, how will I define success? Will it just be pounds lost, or are there other things that matter to you? And that is really the underlying question that will lead you to the real answer. So we can say, okay, how will I define success as I go about this weight loss process? But here's the real question that you need to ask and you need to answer. What truly matters to me? Again, is it just weight loss? Is it just pounds lost? And is it, even within that, we have some different categories. Is it losing it as fast as possible? Is that what you want to do? Do you have a big event coming up, maybe a wedding or a vacation, and you're like, I just got to lose weight and get it off as quick as I can? Okay, that's okay. I'm not judging you. Or maybe your goal is a little different. Yeah, you want to lose weight, but man, you want to lose it and keep it off. Those are different goals with different approaches. Trust me, very different approaches. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe what really matters to you, yeah, you want to lose weight, but it's fitness improvements. You want to be in better shape. You don't want to get winded going up a flight of stairs. You want to have the level of fitness to be able to play with your grandkids or play with your children when they want to go, hey, Dad, hey, Mom, will you come kick the soccer ball with me, or come play basketball, whatever. You want to have a better level of fitness. Maybe it's, yeah, weight loss is important, and sure, fitness might matter, but like what really matters is how you look. Man, Corey, if I'm honest, I just hate the way I look. I'm tired of not liking the way I look. I want to look better. I want to look more fit. I want to look in shape. I want to change how I look. And that's what really matters. Maybe kind of tied into that, but a little different, is how my clothes fit. Like, I'm not wearing a bikini all the time, but oh my gosh, I cannot stand putting on a pair of pants and them cutting into my midsection. It makes me feel so fat and disgusting. And then I have to go to work and try to be a professional while feeling fat and disgusting in my clothes. So what really matters to me is that my clothes fit, because I don't want to have to go buy a whole new wardrobe. Maybe it's something slightly different. Maybe what really matters to you is stress levels. And you're maybe like, what, Corey, hold on. What does this have to do with losing weight? Stress levels? That's a whole nother category, Corey. You don't understand. That's work and parenting and family stuff and social stuff. That's stress. This is about weight loss, not about stress. I'm sorry. You couldn't be more wrong. What does stress have to do with losing weight? Everything. And I'm not talking about that hokey, silly stuff that you see online where they're like, cortisol is what's responsible for your big belly. And if we can just, here's a pill to stop cortisol and you'll lose it all. No. They're just trying to sell you a pill. What I'm talking about is how, and you probably know this already, but it might just need to be pointed out, how trying to lose weight can actually worsen your stress levels because you have a whole nother world of stuff to worry about. Oh my gosh, I got to meal prep. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to get my workout in. Oh my gosh, I'm not losing weight the way I wanted to. I thought this would go faster. And then it's just more and more stress and stress and stress. And as I've discussed before, it's overwhelm, and it's on top of all the work stress and on top of all the parenting stress. And then you start to feel like a failure, and it just snowballs. So yeah, maybe what really matters to you, sure, you want to lose some weight, but God, you would love to have less stress overall, and definitely not added stress from a bunch of crazy diet and weight loss stuff. Another thing that might really matter is not just how you look, but your body image. And those are totally different things. Your body image is essentially how you view your body, right? It's the way you think of your body, how you relate to your physical body. And maybe more specifically in that category, how you talk to yourself about your body. Oh, yeah, for a lot of people, that's a big one. And they might not even identify it, but it's huge. Man, if I could just stop being so mean to myself, that would be huge. But we think losing weight will do that. And sadly, that's often not the case. So let's continue with the list here. What else might be really important to you? What else might really matter? Maybe it's how you feel. Yeah, you want to lose weight, but it's really all about having better energy levels. You're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired all the time. You're sick and tired of having aches and pains that keep you from doing the things that you want to do, or just, oh my gosh, my knees ache. Oh, my feet ache. And I know if I lost this 40 pounds, 50 pounds, my feet would probably feel better. My knees wouldn't hurt so bad. My hips wouldn't hurt so bad. Oh, I have nagging back pain. Oh, I don't have the energy that I need and that I want to have to do the things in life I enjoy. So maybe what really matters is all that life stuff. You want to gain life. You want to feel better and have better energy and fewer aches and pains. Maybe what really matters to you if you're a parent is you want to model good habits for your kids so they don't end up where you are now. Now, I'm not saying that, but maybe that's what's in your head. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't ever want my kids to have to deal with the crap that I'm dealing with now from being overweight and all of that negative chatter that's in my head. I don't want them to be mean to themselves. And I don't ever want them to feel like their body is ugly or disgusting. This amazes me. Think about it, guys. If your kid said, Mommy, Daddy, I'm fat and I don't like my belly, and they frowned and maybe tears welled up in their eyes, you would be absolutely heartbroken. And we would just hug them, right? You would hug them and say, oh, sweetheart, oh, honey, don't say that to yourself. You're beautiful just the way you are. Maybe you've even said that to your child. Don't say that to yourself. Oh my gosh, I love you so much, and you are beautiful just the way you are. And it would absolutely crush you, absolutely break your heart to see your little boy or little girl having that sort of emotional pain and feeling that way about their body. And then you might put them to bed and go to take a shower and get ready for bed yourself, and then catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and almost instantly, oh my gosh, say the most god-awful stuff to yourself. Just super mean. Oh, so disgusted with myself. How did I let myself get here? Oh, I can't even look at myself. Oh, disgusting, hateful things that we say to ourselves that we would never say to anyone else that we love, but we say it to ourselves. And so maybe what really matters to you is not just modeling good habits for your children when it comes to what you eat and how frequently you exercise, and your kids seeing that and going, oh, wow, this is the way to do life. We actually pay attention to what we eat, and we make time for exercise and to be active. Maybe those things are important, but maybe you also want to model some of that positive body image stuff. Maybe you want to model being kind to yourself, because your kids will catch a lot more than you realize. Maybe in addition to these other things, what really matters to you is peace of mind. Peace of mind when it comes to your body and food. And this goes back to the stress, right? So many people have been trying to lose weight for so long, and it's an absolute stressor. It makes them miserable, and the thought of it probably causes rising anxiety. Oh, I don't know which diet. I don't know what. Should I eat this? Should I eat that? Should I do keto and not eat any carbs? But I heard that some carbs aren't bad, and I don't even know. And then we go out to a restaurant. And I don't know what I'm supposed to eat then, and you're constantly beating yourself up over making food choices, and then you don't even know what choice to make. So then you just decide, well, I'll just have whatever I should, whatever. I'm just going to enjoy myself, for God's sake. And then once you enjoy yourself, that doesn't help much, because then you go home and beat yourself up about it, and you have no peace of mind when it comes to your food choices, when it comes to what you should or shouldn't do. And then that just spirals into the negative self-talk, into the negative body image. And so really, yeah, you want to lose weight, but God, you really just want peace of mind and less stress. Maybe what really, really matters to you is your health. You don't want to have medical issues. You've seen family members or friends struggle with diabetes or heart attack or cancer or whatever, and you know, hey, if I stay in shape, if I lose some weight and improve my fitness level, that can reduce my chances of these things. Oh my gosh, I'm borderline diabetic. I don't want to become diabetic, so I want to take steps against that. And maybe that's what really matters. So I just listed out quite a few different options here, quite a few different things, and you might be like, yeah, Corey, yes, that's what I want. That's what really matters. Well, which one? Which one really matters? No, my answer is yes. All of them. What are you talking about, Corey? All of them. That's what matters to me. I want all of them. I want to improve my health so I don't have medical issues. I want peace of mind when it comes to my body and food. I want to model good habits for my children so they grow up and they're in shape and they feel great. And I want to feel great myself. I want to have great energy levels and fewer aches and pains. And I want to have great body image. I want to stop being so mean to myself. And I want to have lower stress levels and not stress out about what I'm eating. And I want my clothes to fit. And I want to look great. And I want to be fit. And I want to lose this weight once and for all. That's what I want, Corey. I want it all. Good job. Thank you for helping me identify what's really important to me. And that, my friends, is the trap that people fall into. They want all of that. And they think that losing weight will deliver the whole smorgasbord. So their goal is lose weight, period. If I could just lose 30, this 50 pounds, this 65, however many pounds, if I could just lose it, then what? See, what a lot of people don't realize is that losing weight does not guarantee any of that other stuff, especially the mental stuff. How mean you are to yourself, your body image, your stress levels. Losing weight does nothing for that. So here's what I want to do. I want to give you a very specific recommendation, okay? Before you start any diet or weight loss program, take 15 minutes to sit down and write out what really matters to you. And again, like I mentioned earlier, maybe you already started a diet or weight loss program. That's okay. Just carve out 15 minutes just to do this. It could be massively game-changing. It could be amazingly eye-opening, okay? So carve out 15 minutes. This is step one. I've got specific steps for you here. Hang with me. First, carve out 15 minutes. Maybe it takes 10. Maybe it takes 30. It will be time incredibly well spent. It's a huge investment that will pay off big time. Take 15 minutes to sit down and write out what really matters to you. Maybe go back and listen to the first part of this episode again so you can go through each of those things. Maybe you think of other things that I didn't list. Write it down, okay? Next, then and only then, begin looking for a solution, a program, a coach, whatever, that specializes in the specific things that matter most to you. Find something or someone that will help you achieve the very things that you've identified as your top goals, that will help you achieve the very things that you've written down. And again, you may be like, Corey, I wrote down all of those. You've got to prioritize them. You cannot necessarily achieve all of those things. We'll come around to that in a minute, okay? So step one, take 15 minutes, write down what really matters most to you. Step two, begin looking for a solution, some program, some coach that specializes in the specific things that matter the most. And it needs to be a program or a coach that you trust. And then once you've done this, once you've done these first two steps, then commit. That's it, commit. And then throughout the process, remind yourself of that list. Remind yourself of what's really important. So for example, let's say losing weight Losing weight maybe quickly. Losing weight at all costs is your number one goal. But as you're going through the process, you're super hungry and super tired from all the workouts, but you're dropping weight. Well, you're kind of getting what you asked for. And I don't mean that in a harsh way. I just mean that's part of the package deal that you're going to get if losing weight rapidly and losing weight at all costs is your number one goal. Maybe it's different, though. Maybe your number one goal is sustainability. You're like, okay, I've lost weight and regained it so many times. I don't want to do that again. So it's not just losing weight. It's sustainability. It's losing weight and keeping it off. And you also want to stop being so mean to yourself with that little voice in your head and maybe, kind of reduce some stress around food. But some of the other stuff, it can take a back seat if it needs to. And then you've been working at it for like 2 months and you've lost 6 pounds. Well, that's kind of part of the process for your specific goals. And now we come to the But Corey section of the podcast. But Corey, I don't like that. I want to lose it pretty fast. It doesn't have to be crazy fast, but I want to lose it pretty fast without starving myself and keep it off and feel better about myself and reduce my stress around food choices and stop being so mean and improve my confidence. And I want to do it in 8 weeks or less. Isn't there a program for that? Can't you whip something up for me? Give me a diet. Write down exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I'll just do it. And then I can get really focused, and I'll just knock it out. Congratulations, my friend. You just discovered exactly how the diet and weight loss industry comes up with their marketing. It's a real simple formula. You ready? Get everything you want without any of the stuff that you don't want. That's it. If you start paying attention to the advertisements out there for different weight loss programs and diets, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Almost all of them say, oh, you can get everything you want and you don't have to do any of the stuff that you don't want. They're not interested in telling you the truth. They're interested in telling you what you want to hear, period. So here's the deal, guys. If you want help finding the right program for you, if you want to learn more about what to watch out for in the diet and weight loss industry and all those advertisements, then I highly recommend that you attend my free upcoming class on Thursday, August 17th at 8 p.m. It might even be this very week. I can't remember when this episode is coming out, but it might be this week, Thursday, August 17th at 8 p.m. Look, here's the thing. You know this if you've been listening to the podcast. I've promised you the truth. I've promised you the truth on this podcast, and I promise you the truth in that class. I'll share some of the most important, most helpful stuff I know about losing weight, and then the magic happens. It basically transforms into a free coaching call. I'll answer all of your questions, help you figure out exactly what's going on, why you might be struggling, and what will be the best next step for you and your specific goals. And depending on your goals, on like what really matters to you, my program might or might not be the best next step. If you have ever been the slightest bit interested in taking the next step from listening to this podcast, oh, Corey, I thought about joining the Inner Circle sometime and using my step-by-step Live Life, Lose Fat program, if you've ever thought about that and you were ever the slightest bit interested, then do not miss this free class. I will lay out exactly what it is, how it works, who's it for, and who it's not for. And you may think, oh, sure, Corey, it's going to be for everybody. You're just trying. Okay, whatever. If you're that cynical, then maybe don't attend. Like, it's okay. I can promise you this, and there are people out there who can back me up who attended the calls. There have been multiple people that once we talk and I answer their questions, I've told them, I don't think this is right for you at this time. Whatever you're doing, it sounds great and it fits your goals. I don't want people in my program who it's not a good fit for, because then you're going to be miserable and we're going to be miserable. I want you to have and to do what is best for you and what fits your specific goals and what really matters most, what fits that the best. Okay? Okay. So you could even do this. Here's what I encourage you to do. Take that 15 minutes between now and Thursday, August 17th. Take that 15 minutes to sit down and identify what really matters most. And then come and attend the free coaching call. Come and attend the free class. And by the end of that class, you'll know, hey, this is for me, or no, this isn't for me. And Corey's nice, maybe, I guess. But his podcast is okay, but his program's not the one for me. You'll know. So right now, pause this episode. We're almost finished up, but pause this episode and go to everybodyhatesdiets.com. Register. I'll include that link down in the show notes. Register and then attend. Like I said earlier, one of the most powerful and helpful parts is the Q&A and the coaching that happens live on the call. This isn't recorded. This is live. I'll teach first and then coach. And you can participate. You're not going to be put on the spot. You can participate or you can just listen. But here's the thing. You can't listen or participate or get coaching if you don't attend. You get zero benefit for registering and not attending because I don't send out replays. Almost everybody out there sends out replays. I don't really do that. So put it on your calendar. Be sure to register, everybodyhatesdiets.com, and I will see you. I can't wait to see you and meet you, hopefully, on Thursday, August 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, my friends, that's it. I hope that this has been helpful. I hope you'll take me up on my offer and you'll take that 15 minutes to sit down and figure out what really matters to you. I also hope you'll share this episode with someone who might need to hear it, maybe an accountability buddy, maybe somebody who you're kind of going through this whole weight loss journey together with. And then I hope that I'll get to meet you and maybe that other person too on the 17th, August 17th at my free live event. Thank you so much for your time today. Much love to you. God bless. Bye-bye.